Hello and welcome to Songs for the Struggling Artist, the blogcast. This is episode 492. My name is Emily Rainbow Davis. Welcome to the blogcast. I am particularly struck by the numbers today because I realized that I am missing a couple of episodes from very early on. So I'm missing the 11th episode and the 13th episode. I don't even know what the 13th episode was, but I know what the 11th was, and it's not like I deleted it for reasons. There's one or two of those, but it should not be one of them, and it's just randomly missing, which is so weird. Anyway, it's sent me down a whole tech exploration because I feel like I must have it somewhere, so I'm like, anyway, you don't need to know all the details, but it's pretty wild to be looking back 400 episodes ago to try and find this missing bit. I don't always feel the sheer amount of these. But today, trying to find episode 11, I really do. So thank you. If you've been here from the beginning, amazing. And, also, it looks like we're coming up on 10 years of this business. I should probably figure that out because when was that episode? Anyway, I'll solve it and then maybe we'll have a party. I don't know. Do we have podcast parties? I haven't yet, but I'm going to try. So today's blog is about Timothée Chalamet's dumb comments a few weeks ago. At the time, this was really up-to-the-minute reporting, I have to say. When I wrote it, it had only just happened. But, given the way this sort of structure works, it takes a little while to filter through. So you will hear me reference how up-to-the-minute this is, but it's not quite as up-to-the-minute now. So let me read it to you. It is called Chalamet Gate. Usually, I'm not much of an up-to-the-minute writer. I don't chase the headlines, and I don't tend to have hot takes on current trends. Follow me for hot takes on 18th century feminists and early 20th century playwrights. But the Timothée Chalamet story about his dismissal of opera and ballet, calling them arts nobody cares about, might be too up my street to resist. Art that nobody cares about is kind of my beat. I am also an artist that nobody cares about, so I'm well placed to discuss this particular controversy. The good news is that opera and ballet companies are making absolute hay out of this clumsy insult from a film actor. I've seen a glorious flurry of videos and photos and statements, all suggesting that Chalamet go fuck himself, though never explicitly. They've all been infinitely gracious. My favorite one is a video from the Chicago Lyric Opera Orchestra in which none of the musicians know who Chalamet is. There are multiple Timothée discount codes. He's wrong about people not caring about these forms. The people that care about them a lot. It's a dumbass thing to say, and I don't have the psychoanalytic skills to understand why a man with 3 generations of ballet dancers in his family would want to take shots at the family business, but I do understand why a movie star thinks his work is more important than opera and ballet. He's operating out of a capitalist value system that a lot of people believe in. It's the notion that the popularity and the money something makes gives something its value. He's thinking that because more people have watched his movies than saw a production of La Traviata, then his art must be better. He's thinking that because a movie made millions at the box office, it is superior to an art that has to be subsidized. A lot of people think this way. They will not take your art seriously until you start making money from it. They don't think you're a professional until you've exchanged your art for currency. In this country, we don't support the arts directly because many people see the arts as freeloading. They think we artists only have value if we're bringing in money, so what good are we? This is why it's important to consider all the things we value besides money, because this kind of thinking is a trap. It's how we ended up in this kind of soulless hellscape we're dealing with. Only valuing money leads to having people like Donald Trump in charge. Putting capital above quality of life, kindness, scholarship, critical thought, and the arts leads to Trump world. I'm not saying you have to like ballet or opera. It's fine if those forms don't speak to you, but they are important. And people do care about them tremendously. They're also extremely popular, even if they can't scale to movie theater or TV numbers due to being live performance with limited numbers of seats. There are reasons to engage with art that doesn't do big numbers. I hope I don't have to tell you what those reasons are. I think most people in my orbit are very aware of what the benefits of the arts are. But some people get confused and start to think only money matters. I'm actually grateful that Chalamet let his dumbassery fly and started the conversation. He's made people mad enough to buy tickets for opera and ballet all over the world. I imagine it might help people realize that they do care about things beyond money and popularity, and that would be a gift. I know people who work in opera and ballet, and I know people who've had to give up those aspirations due to lack of sustainable support. If one actor's dumbass comments can help keep these artists in the art, then it will have done some good. So I guess this made some Chalamet people mad because I saw my blogs, they automatically post to a number of different sites like Tumblr and LinkedIn, et cetera, et cetera. And on Tumblr, somebody sent a message that was like, "Get the fuck out of the Chalamet hashtag." And I don't exactly know what all of that means, but they were real mad at me about this post, where I honestly didn't say anything too bad about Mr. Chalamet, just that he said some stupid things, which he did. So, I also say stupid things. Everyone says stupid things. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It was very silly. So what song do I have for you? Well, I looked at songs about ballet. I looked at songs about opera. And I settled on a cake song, and this will be my second cake song in a while. Last week was my second Sabrina Carpenter song, and this is going to be my second cake song in a year, so that's funny. It is from their album Comfort Eagle, which is a less known album, I think. But it's a song I already know, unlike many of the others that I was considering. I think, what can I tell you about it? There's a lot of horns, of course, on the cake song, because they are good with the horns. And I don't play any horns, so there will be no horns on this cover. I'm just warning you, in case you were looking forward to the horns that you've never heard me play before. So, I'm going to play that for you in just a minute. Meanwhile, thank you so much for listening. If you like this podcast, please tell someone about it. Like, review, subscribe, click on any, good things that you can. And if you'd like to support it with money, that would be amazing. Patreon.com/Emily R. Davis is the hotspot, but there's also Ko-fi, there's PayPal. You can do a paid subscription on Substack. All of those things get to me, and they are all much appreciated. So, and also thank you so much for listening. And that's the main thing, is that you're here supporting and listening and witnessing all of this non-commercial art. In addition to this song being a song that I already knew and loved, it also, I feel like, really speaks to the importance of an opera singer. It goes to extremes, for sure. But no one can deny the importance of this particular opera singer, I feel. So let me play it for you. It is called Opera Singer. I am an opera singer. I stand on painted tape. It tells me where I'm going and where to throw my cape. I call my co-stars brother. I call my co-stars knave. I play both good and evil parts. I sing to Verdi's grave. And every single morning by 10 a.m. I'm dressed. My rehearsals last for hours and hours. With diligence I have been blessed. Some people they call me monster. Some people they call me saint. My talent feeds my darker side, yet no one will complain. I am an opera singer. I sing in foreign lands. I've sung for kings in Europe and emperors in Japan. And after each performance, people stand around and wait just to tell me that they love my voice, just to tell me that I'm great. I am an opera singer. I will sing when you're all dead. I sing the mountains crumbling apart. I sing what can